I'm Noreen and welcome to my kitchen and another Sam's Club haul, this time for the end of February, and let's go see what we brought home this time. Okay, we had to go to Jacksonville again, and I'm in North Carolina, for those of you who don't know, and we had to pick up our Zaycon order because today it was 40 pounds of chicken breasts. So when we do that, we always like to go to the big box store, the warehouse club. I like to swing by Hobby Lobby. I have my receipt, and I'll be sure and give you prices on everything. So the first thing we put in the cart when we got in the store was this trunk organizer and insulated cooler. We always keep like a little igloo cooler in our trunk, especially for the hot parts of the year, so that we can keep things cold that need to be cold if we're going to be traveling. So yeah, we thought this was good. This was $20, $19.98. Yeah. Then we got this. We have had the misfortune of having one of Rick's miter saws stolen from our carport, and this was about a year ago, and so Rick decided that these would be a good investment. Really, these weren't expensive at all. These are battery operated LED wireless motion activated lights, and we're gonna stick them in our carport. They were $15. $14.98, yeah, 15 bucks, and they even came with the battery. So we're gonna see how these work. We got a 36 count juice box variety pack of Apple and Eve 100% juice. This is gonna be going to the Sunday school at our church. They happened to mention they were out of juice boxes. We were at Sam's Club, we thought we'd pick them up. Molly teaches Sunday school a couple of times a month with Micah, and she happened to mention that, so we threw them in the cart, and that'll be for them. These cheese, these are 5 cheese tortellini. That was a 2-pack. These are 1.5 pound packages, so 3 pounds total. And this gonna be either a side dish or an addition to a meal. I like to dress these with just marinara sauce and have a nice, those are one of our favorites. The tortellini was $10.98, so that's 2 meals. That's not terrible, and it's a nice treat. This is one of Micah's favorite pastas. I got a case of Rotel. This is just the original Rotel. I'm out in my pantry and I needed that. I got a big bag. This is a 1 pound bag of Kettle Corn. Micah had asked if I could get her some Kettle Corn. She really wanted the microwave stuff, but they didn't have any at Sam's Club, and I'm not going back to the grocery store today, so I just picked this up for her. She will enjoy that.
Where is popcorn in the population 42?
I do not know, honey. You'll have to find out. This right here, this was a good deal, I thought. These are Petite tender beef fillets, and you can see what these look like. These were $5.68 a pound, which I thought was a really great price. And this is what you make filet mignon from. So I'm going to go ahead and break these down. My friend Shelby over at the Queen's Cabinet, if you're not familiar with her channel, I will leave a link down below where you can find her. I will also leave a card on the screen here where you can click and find her as well. She actually was fortunate enough in her area to find whole beef tenderloin on a really smoking deal, and she broke it down into portion sizes to use for different things. But these were each, one package was $20.68 and one package was $20.62. This is 4 meals for us. I'm gonna cut these each into 4 filet mignons, and that'll be a lovely special occasion meal. Whenever I want, I can just reach in my freezer and grab one. I'm gonna cut these right down the middle, and then I'm gonna put each one in a freezer bag. That way it will be safe from freezer burn for a while. And then I picked up another twin pack of this Sam's Club. This is the Members Mark Honey, and these are 40-ounce bottles, so they're each 2.5 pounds. $12.87, but it ended up ringing up at 10 something because it ended up being like 2 something off, and I thought that was a good deal. Honey is not going to go bad in my pantry, so I thought strike while the iron is hot and stick it in there. And that's what you have to do to save money in the long run. You have to buy things when they're on sale, even if you don't need them. knowing that you're going to use them, and then later you're going to be eating at today's price instead of what it's costing at that point. I got another bag of pecans because, like I said last time, you got to get them sometimes in this summer. They don't carry them all year. And the bag of pecans actually went up $2 a bag. These, I think last month were 12 something, and this month they were 14 something, which, yeah, $14.98, which I was really kind of disgusted by, but what are you going to do? This was a phenomenal deal. This was also on a special buy. This is my Members Mark organic chicken broth. There are 6 32-ounce containers in here, and it ended up being $8.67. Originally $9.97, and I think it was $1.30 off on this special. We also picked up, I've heard good things from other people I've seen do the Sam's Club hauls. These are basically the Sam's Club brand, I think, Nature's Bakery. This is an organic honey and oat soft bake bar, like a Nutri-Grain bar. There's 12 apple and 12 strawberry in here, and they were $12.23, which ends up making these bars about 50 cents a piece, which I don't think is bad considering this is an organic product. Then I got a bag of pistachios. Again, we enjoy these as an out-of-hand snack. I always have a 2-quart jar on my jar wall filled with pistachios. I got a big jar of minced garlic. Any of you who know me know I use the minced garlic. You don't have to. You could chop your own. I keep my fresh garlic on hand all the time too. But this was $4.98. Really great price. I got a big bag of lemons. The lemons were $4.38, and it looks like there's about 7 of them in there. These are nice, big, juicy lemons, so I always like to have those on hand. We bought a package of dryer sheets, $8.98 for the dryer sheets, and then we replenished our paper plate and bowl supply. And I'm not engaging in a discussion about whether they're good or bad. We use them. If you don't like them, you don't have to use them. And we got the paper, large paper plates, 10-inch, 8-inch paper plates, and large paper bowls. The 20-ounce bowls were $9.97. 8.5-inch plates were $16.94. We bought a new cutting board for over my sink. This is what I use to extend my counter space because I have such a small kitchen. This extends my prep area, and I needed a new one. Sometimes people use the cutting board to cut on, and I don't like that. I like to use those plastic mats.
15 by 20.
Yes. And this is in the restaurant section of Sam's Club. And the cutting board was $8.98. And so a lot of people ask me what that board is, and that's what this is. This is my favorite. It's a restaurant quality. It's NSF rated, and the only thing is if you cut directly on it, you're going to get marks in it, and then those marks will collect dirt, and they can't become clean all the way. They stain, and bacteria will grow in there. However, I like to use those thin plastic mats on top of this. And you know, teenagers, you ask them to do something and they go, yeah, okay. So, and then the last thing we bought was this cute little romper. This is for Miss Mina, and I think it's going to look adorable on her. They had these on special for $5.98, and truthfully, Molly and I could have bought one of each, but we restrained ourselves because Auntie Noreen and Auntie Molly really like to spoil Mina and Mason. And if you don't know, Mina and Mason are my best friend Heather, who is the Needy Homesteader here on YouTube. It's her 2 little children. So I will oftentimes find things that I love and just pick them up and send them to her. So Mina will have this for summer, and it looks so cute and nice and cool. So,
but don't tell her.
Yeah, but don't tell Heather, okay? Okay, our total today at Sam's Club was $255.33. And we had an instant savings of $6 from the things that were on sale, which was the chicken broth, Apple and Eve drinks, and the honey. They were all on discount. The honey was $2.50 off, the drinks were $2 off, and the chicken broth was $1.50 off. So yeah, okay, now I'm going to go ahead and clear the table and bring on the Aldi's goodies. Alright, moving on to our Aldi haul. I'll start off with all the junky stuff that we bought. Not all of it is for us, but Rick says I should tell you the total before I start. So we spent $83.20 at Aldi. $80.26 was food, and the rest was tax. Now, Molly, like I said, we bought some things for the Sunday school kids, and they like to keep these things on hand for snacks when they do Sunday school. So we bought some of these cheese and cracker dipping stick thingies, some peanut butter crackers, and these were, I think, the peanut butter crackers, these were all $1.39 each. And then the little penguins, they're like goldfish crackers, and these were 89 cents a piece. And we were able to find these Girl Scout cookie knockoffs. These are like the Samoas, the caramel coconut fudge cookies. And these are like the peanut butter tagalongs, which are the peanut butter filled cookies. So we thought we'd give those a try. Those were each $1.69. And then the last time we went to Aldi, we tried their chocolate bars. And any of you who know exactly how delicious they are. So we stocked up. These are not for all for us, and we are going to be saving some for Easter. But these chocolate bars are delicious, and the strawberry yogurt and the raisin nut that we got last time are my two favorites. These are awesome. I also got this one, which is a cream-filled milk chocolate covered, these are bars. They're long bars, and inside the box, they're individually wrapped. I'll show you. It's really kind of ingenious. They are inside, which I love because you don't open it and then unwrap the foil and then eat a piece, and then you have to put it in a plastic bag. So these are all individually wrapped, and these are great. This is really super high quality chocolate. It's imported from Germany, and we love it. We haven't tried this one yet. Rick enjoys the coffee and cream one, so I went ahead and I picked a couple of those up. And I didn't try the white chocolate bar the last time. I can actually use this for baking, so I picked up 2 of those as well. And something new that we found were these Shogatten, and this is a cookies and cream bar, and then this is a caramel brownie filled bar. We thought we'd give those a try. These were each 99 cents. These were $2.29 a piece. And one thing I wanted to say about the raisin nut bar, this is supposed to be similar to the Cadbury Fruit and Nut bar, which is one of my favorite things. When I was a kid, my favorite chocolate bar was a chunky bar, which is a big piece of chocolate, a square of chocolate with raisins and peanuts in it. This has raisins and hazelnuts in it. This far surpasses the Cadbury by leaps and bounds. The chocolate melts in your mouth. The nuts are so fresh and crispy roasted. I love this chocolate bar, and yeah. So if you get an opportunity and you like a chocolate bar like this, I highly recommend you give it a try. I'm super impressed with the quality of their products. We went down the aisle where they have meal fixins, right? So I went ahead, I saw these. These are like pastaroni. And so I don't have any in the pantry, and sometimes when you just want to get dinner on the table in a hurry, pan sear some chicken breasts, make a side and a steamed veggie, and be done with it. Sometimes you just don't want to be dealing with a whole bunch of stuff. So I went ahead and I got 2 boxes each of the shells and white cheddar, the angel hair with herbs, and the Parmesan cheese pasta side dishes. I believe those were 89 cents a piece. Let me just double check. Yes, they were 89 cents a piece, and that's pretty good. Even when pastaroni's on sale, you can't get it cheaper than like $1 unless you have a coupon, and I don't really coupon, so that's what that is. The girls loved the honey mustard that I bought last time we went, so I bought a backup. They said it was really, really delicious. Get another one. So we have another one for the pantry. Their solid white albacore tuna is out of this world. You saw me buy a dozen cans of it last month, and we went back and bought another dozen cans this month. If you're questioning the quality of Aldi products, please don't. I find them to be highly wonderful. I mean, they're really, really good quality. This tuna, it doesn't have an off flavor to it. It looks beautiful when you open the can. It is pure white and it tastes delicious. So $1.09 a can for the solid white albacore, and I think that's a really good price because a lot of the other brands of solid white are $1.39, $1.59 a can, and this is a way to have your tuna and save some money. We went ahead and bought 2 jars of unsweetened applesauce. These are 46-ounce jars, and I believe they were $1.89. Yeah, $1.89 a piece. The mustard was 99 cents. And like I said, they were having their Italian festival kind of theme on sale this time. So some of these things, in fact, all of these things, with the exception of this is a sun-dried tomato pesto sauce, and this was $1.69. Last month I bought just the regular traditional Genovese basil pesto sauce. I haven't had a chance to try it yet, but I will. $1.69 a jar. I really thought, let's give it a try. We all love sun-dried tomatoes, so that's a nice thing to have on the shelf. They had these great pastas on special. These were all $1.99 a package. I bought a package of potato gnocchi. I love to add these to chicken soup. It makes a super easy and hearty, delicious meal. They're calling it armonice, but I have always been raised calling it radiatore. So that's, I love this particular kind of pasta for a nice thick sauce. It holds the sauce really well in the ridges, and it's a nice hearty pasta. And then we got a box of tagliatelle nests, and these I love. Just, you know, this is great for Alfredo or just about anything. You want to just make buttered noodles for dinner, you take a handful of those nests, pop them in the boiling water, and cook them up. We also got some of these Italian sodas. I'm going to be honest with you, they were $2.29 a bottle. The only reason we bought them is for the bottle, because they have those beautiful hasp closures on them. And if you want to go and buy those bottles, they cost more than $2.29 a piece. This way we get the bottle and we get to drink what's inside. They had these really great pasta sauce similar to the Classico or the Barilla. And this is a caramelized onion and garlic pasta sauce, and I'll be excited to give that a try because it sounds wonderful. And this is a spicy red pepper, I'm assuming very similar to arrabbiata, which is a spicy red pepper pasta sauce. And we also found this mushroom Alfredo sauce. You know me, I've always said the jarred Alfredo is great for a quick meal. I like to keep it on my pantry shelf. So we're gonna give this one a try, because there's nothing better on a busy night than to come home and say, I don't know what I'm gonna make, and you just thaw out some chicken breast, cut it up in chunks, saute it, add it to the pan, boil some pasta, add some sauce, a little bit of Parmesan cheese, a bag of frozen broccoli, and boom, dinner's ready. That's what we got at Aldi this time. We're gonna always be trying new things and seeing how we like them, and we'll always make sure and we tell you how good they are. Sometimes things are gonna be good, sometimes things aren't gonna be so good, and we'll just make sure and let you know how everything turns out. And if we use these in a video for a recipe, we'll always make sure to tell you this is what you saw when we did our Aldi haul. So that's it. That's what we bought today at Sam's Club and Aldi. And I hope you enjoyed the haul. You guys always enjoy these hauls. I know, I enjoy hauls. I go out of my way to watch hauls because, I don't know, there's something about them. You're always learning something new. You're learning what people think about stuff. Maybe you didn't know that something existed, or maybe you always wanted to try something you never tried before.
How good it was.
You want to learn how good something is, exactly. So that's what we got. I hope you enjoyed our haul today. And until next time, I'll see ya.